What if Samsung's next Ultra tablet isn't trying to reinvent the category, but quietly perfect everything that already makes its biggest Galaxy Tab so powerful? The Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra is shaping up to be one of the most interesting premium Android tablets of 2026, and the latest leaks suggest Samsung may be taking a refinement-first approach. Instead of chasing a dramatic redesign, the focus appears to be performance, software intelligence, productivity, and an enormous display for demanding users around the world. But one detail could disappoint people expecting a totally new look. Stay to the end because you'll know what appears credible, what is still rumor, and whether waiting for the Tab S12 Ultra makes sense. Welcome back to TechVibe, where we cut through the hype and focus on what actually matters. First, the reality check. Samsung has not officially announced the Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra's final specifications, price, or launch date. So the details we're discussing are pre-release information, not confirmed retail specs. Still, benchmark listings and detailed renders are giving us a clearer picture. Starting with design, leaked renders suggest the Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra could look extremely similar to the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra. The huge display, thin body, dual rear camera arrangement, and familiar Ultra styling all appear to remain. Even the small front camera notch may survive another generation. Earlier software animations created hope for a cleaner punch-hole approach, but newer renders point toward a design that stays much closer to the current model. The existing Tab S11 Ultra is already about 5.1 millimeters thick with a massive 14.6-inch screen. If the leaked S12 Ultra dimensions are accurate, Samsung may keep nearly the same physical footprint. For people using a tablet with a keyboard, in a studio for editing, or as a portable second screen, that giant canvas is exactly the attraction. The display is expected to stay around 14.6 inches, with reports again pointing towards Samsung's premium AMOLED technology. The current Tab S11 Ultra already has a 2960 by 1848 dynamic AMOLED 2X screen with up to 120 Hz refresh rate and Samsung-rated peak brightness of 1600 nits. That means Samsung is starting from a very strong baseline. Even without a major resolution increase, improvements to efficiency, reflection control, calibration, or sustained brightness could make the S12 Ultra better in everyday use. Now to the upgrade that could matter most, performance. A recent Geekbench listing associated with the Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra points toward a MediaTek flagship processor believed to be the Dimensity 9500. The tested unit reportedly appeared with 12 gigabytes of RAM and delivered stronger results than the Tab S11 Ultra. Early benchmarks never guarantee final retail performance, but this strongly suggests Samsung may continue using MediaTek silicon in its top tablet. The chip name matters less than what it enables. More performance can improve heavy multitasking, video editing, gaming, AI processing, DeX workflows, and situations where several apps are running together. On a 14.6-inch tablet, that matters because the Ultra is aimed at creators, students, professionals, artists, and remote workers who want something closer to a laptop-style experience when the right accessories are attached. Memory and storage are also worth watching. Current leaks suggest up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and as much as 1 terabyte of internal storage. Samsung already offers those upper-tier capacities on the Tab S11 Ultra, which also supports microSD expansion up to 2 terabytes. If expandable storage survives on the S12 Ultra, it remains a major advantage for photographers, filmmakers, travelers, and anyone carrying large files offline. Software could become one of the biggest reasons to upgrade. Reports suggest the Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra may ship with Android 17 and One UI 9. Samsung has increasingly built its premium tablets around multitasking, Galaxy AI, S Pen features, and desktop-style productivity through DeX. The current Tab S11 series is promised 7 generations of Android OS upgrades and 7 years of security updates. A similar policy for the S12 would make an expensive tablet easier to justify for long-term ownership. Although Samsung still needs to confirm that, then we reach the battery. And this is where the rumors are less exciting. Multiple reports suggest Samsung may retain an 11600 mAh battery with 45-watt wired charging, essentially matching the current S11 Ultra. Some buyers will want faster charging or a bigger cell, but battery capacity alone does not determine endurance. A more efficient processor, improved display management, and software tuning could still extend real-world use. Even so, 45-watt charging would feel conservative for a 2026 flagship tablet. When you have a battery this large, faster charging can matter to travelers and professionals who depend on the tablet all day. If Samsung keeps the same charging speed, that may become one of the clearest weaknesses competitors can attack. Cameras probably will not be the headline, and they do not need to be. Leaked renders continue to show two rear cameras. The current Tab S11 Ultra uses a 13-megapixel main camera, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 12-megapixel front camera. Unless Samsung has a surprise, expect the S12 Ultra to emphasize video calls, document scanning, quick capture, and productivity instead of trying to replace a flagship Galaxy phone for serious photography. The S Pen should remain central to the experience. Samsung includes it with the current Tab S11 Ultra and the combination of a giant AMOLED screen. Precise writing, drawing apps, note-taking, and AI-assisted tools is a major reason people choose Galaxy Tabs. Better handwriting features, creative tools, summarization, object editing, or cross-device workflows could make the S12 Ultra more useful, even if the hardware design barely changes. So when might it arrive? The strongest rumors point toward the second half of 2026, with September frequently mentioned. That timing is believable because Samsung launched the Galaxy Tab S11 series in September 2025. But Samsung has not confirmed a final Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra launch date, so any exact day circulating online should still be treated as speculation. Pricing is even less certain. The Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra launched in the United States starting at $199 or $999. The S12 Ultra will almost certainly remain positioned as a premium device, but a guaranteed price has not been announced. The question is whether Samsung can make the package worth ultra money after accessories are added. Should you wait? If you already own a Tab S11 Ultra, current leaks do not show an obvious must-upgrade reason. The design looks familiar, the battery may stay the same, and the overall concept seems evolutionary. But if you use a Tab S9 generation device, an older Android tablet, or want Samsung's newest giant screen productivity machine, the S12 Ultra could be worth waiting for because its processor, software, AI features, and support may deliver the meaningful changes, and that may be the real story. Samsung might not need a radical redesign. The Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra could be a refinement generation, faster, smarter, familiar, and still unapologetically huge. The final test will be whether those refinements feel substantial enough for the price. If you made it this far, you now know the difference between what is actually emerging from current leaks and what Samsung still has not confirmed. Keep the excitement, but keep the rumors in perspective. This is TechVibe, and the moment Samsung makes the Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra official, we'll break down the real upgrades, the hidden compromises, and whether it truly deserves a place in your setup. Subscribe, because the final reveal could change the entire conversation.